Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to introductory video for the Islamic capital market for the program, what we call it Masters in Islamic Finance Practice, or in short we call it MIFP. What this video is all about, to introduce the bird eye view of the subject. And before we go into the details of this subject, many of the viewers must be aware that under Islamic finance we have various components. We have the banking side, we have this capital market, we have this asset under management. What we're going to talk about today is just the Islamic capital market component. And the big chunk of this Islamic capital market or Islamic finance in general, in particular, we are talking about what we call the absence of three things. Okay, number one is the absence of the interest or usury, either in giving or taking. Okay, number two is the provision of the excessive speculation or making profit excessively through making what we call speculation. And finally is basically prohibition of the ambiguous contracts or doubtful contracts or transaction. Okay, and the beauty of the Islamic finance or Islamic capital market in particular is basically for each contract of Islamic finance, they have attached to it is what we call the underlying asset. This underlying asset, which basically coincide with the value of the real economic activities that's contracted under that particular contract. So in short, what are the things that we're going to talk about in the Islamic capital market or ICM for this particular module or course? Okay, number one, we're going to introduce the students to the regulatory and Sharia frameworks. Okay, basically setting up the regulatory and Sharia frameworks in any country that is interested in introducing Islamic capital market. Number two is that we talk about this so-called pricing mechanism for the Islamic financial instruments. Okay, and we talk about this Islamic money market. What are the instruments being traded in the Islamic capital market? The reason that we are talking about this so-called the dedicated Islamic money market is that one of the components of this Islamic finance is the upholding the principle of no commingling of funds. What it means that funds coming to the Islamic finance industry must be reinvested within the Islamic finance industry. They cannot be reinvested or invested into non-Sharia compliance instruments. Okay? And number three, we talk about a little bit sukuk, okay, in terms of the issuance processes, what are the acceptable contracts, okay, under AOF, the accounting and auditing organization for Islamic financial institution, AOF based in Bahrain. They have approved 14 type of contracts for sukuk issuance, okay, but primarily only half of the contracts being used widely so far. And also we talk about issues in the sukuk default. Of recent, we have a few cases of sukuk default. Okay, and we talk also about this, the difference and the implication of this so-called the legal implication or legal recourse, the differences between asset-backed and asset-based sukuk structures. Okay, and the next one is we also talk about various type of Islamic funds. For example, we talk about Islamic real estate investment trusts or REITs, okay, exchange traded funds, the Islamic exchange traded funds, the Islamic equity market, joint venture and private equity, Sharia compliant derivative instruments. Basically, how do we manage our risk within the Islamic capital market? Then we have this foreign exchange and exchange rate markets, and we also talk about current issues in Islamic capital market. Okay, and the references, the main primary references that we use in this basically course is this in-house module that we publish. Is called Islamic Capital Markets. This is the 2013 version, the most recent version we have. Okay, so we will follow this module very closely, okay, throughout the course in the semester. And then this module will be supplemented by a few other books. One of them is this so-called Fundamental of Islamic Money and Capital Markets, okay, published by Wiley Finance series. And we also gonna use certain chapters from this book, Islamic Capital Markets, okay, Theory and Practice by Professor Krishin, okay, also published by Wiley Finance series, okay. So these are the main textbook we're gonna use throughout the semester, okay. And then if you have any questions, comments or whatever it is, okay, you can always write to the email, okay, at the bottom of your screen. You can see at the bottom of your screen, okay, write to mpisal@insaf.org. I welcome comments and views from you. Thank you very much and have a good day.